All right, so today I thought I had a bag of split peas. So I think I'm gonna do some split peas. I have some broccoli I need to use. So I'm gonna do a medley of almost like a curry. Oh, look how pretty that looks. I soaked it for about a couple of hours, and they're gonna cook really fast. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time, but I wanna start with some flavoring. So I have some bay leaves, some fresh garlic, and also I have some culantro that's going a little bit wilted, so I put that in there. So I'll show you as we go along what the final product is going to be. All right, so our split peas are cooked because you don't want them to be too soft. See, have a little body to them. And it's got so much flavor because of all the aromatics. So I am going to take a little bit of it, putting all the herbs and the garlic, and then I'm going to blend a little bit of it just to add a little texture. And then I'm going to mix everything in. All right, I'm going to blend everything in. Blend too much, right? Because we're still looking for texture. And look at that. That's what you want. And I love the way the herb, the culantro, just breaks in there. Ooh, beautiful. All right. So now I'm going to be toasting. I don't have any onion here in the house. So let's see. I have plenty of garlic. I'm going to use one of my, I have red onions, okay. I can't use red onions, so I'm going to use one of my beautiful zucchini, maybe more than one, depending on how much I get. And then my broccoli that I need to use before they go bad. You know, broccoli, I want to use them. Ooh, this one is starting to change color. This is the thing here in Panama. I can't leave my vegetables too long. All right? So I'm going to, I think they'll cook about the same time, so that will be perfect. So I'm going to put the pea mixture on the other burner and then make sure I season it, because once the veggies are done, we're gonna put everything together, and I need this to be a little bit thicker, not too much, because split peas usually when they get when they sit, they firm up. Okay. Alrighty. So I decided I'm gonna do the squash first. I'm going to shock the broccoli because I want to keep the color. And I'm going to also shock some green peas. We need some protein in here. I don't know how much protein the split peas have. I know it's full of fiber. Now, I would prefer to use yellow onion, but I don't have any. And I know I need that onion flavor, so I decided to use the red onion. That's all I have. And you know, since I am one of those people, it's use what you have in the cupboard, in the kitchen. So that's what we're doing. Now we're gonna chop some garlic, and then we'll just totally season that the squash. I know it cooks really fast, so. And the broccoli, I definitely don't want to overcook. That's the garlic. And remember, I already put 3 cloves of garlic in that in those peas when they were cooking, so we are all garlic out. You know, I was reading today in one of the ladies group, somebody was asking where they can find garlic that is not from China. That always blows my mind that I'm in the Caribbean. Garlic from China. How is that even possible? And it was the same thing in Africa. Everything came from China. The chicken, the rice. Oh my God. This is insane. The dominance is crazy. I guess it's all about price because everything is cheaper from China. Now I remember years ago, when you had an item that says made China, like a tag, it meant it was shoddy quality, but that's no longer the case. China has emerged as a, you know, very competitive partner in the marketplace, and they have quality. We have Chinese cars here in Panama, and you should see how nice they look. Yeah. While we're sleeping, I was watching another documentary. I don't know if it's a documentary or just news showing that, you know, when our kids are just sleeping at the switch, not learning, or parents in America complaining that the kids have too much homework. I mean, I remember seeing that, and I'm like, what? What do you mean they have too much homework? And then it wasn't the kids complaining, it was the parents. Oh my God. Wonder why our kids are the way they are. They are not learning, they're tired, they're lazy. Ay, ay, ay. And you know, people saying, well, the Asian kids have better scores, they get better jobs, they get better. That's not because they apply themselves, and the parents, there's an expectation. Why do African kids, Ghanaian kids do well in school? The expectation, ooh, don't start coughing, from the parents is high. It's like, you will succeed. Even I, as a Caribbean, my kids used to fuss. Oh, well, you want us to be perfect. You want us to do this, to do that. And I'm like, just because we want you to succeed doesn't mean we are just being mean to you. I'll tell you, it's so sad. Yeah, this little pot is very shallow, so things cook really fast in it. Compared to my other big pot that I bought thinking I was getting like a cast iron, not cast iron, the Dutch oven. And it's just, ooh, look at that, isn't that pretty? But I have to hold on to this pot because it moves fast. Okay, so I'm gonna cover this, put it on low, and let the squash cook down. Then I'm gonna add some herbs, a little bit more of spice, make sure it's well seasoned. In the meantime, I will go and take care of the broccoli, and then we're just gonna bring everything together, season. No time, it will be done. Okay, so this is our squash getting there. I have the water warming up, so I'm going to put some rosemary, and I have some thyme that I have chopped. I haven't chopped it yet, I'm going to chop them together, and then we're going to add some rosemary. Now, I have not added any water to this, okay, so it's just steaming from its own condensation. as I said in the previous video, I've started using rosemary a lot in my dishes. You know, I used to use it in meat, but they're just so fragrant and so nice. Alright, so see, I'm gonna put all that in there because when that's finished, it's gonna go inside the whole dish, so it's okay. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we have a storm here, lightning. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's thundering and lightning. Ouch. Oh. Okay. So, yeah. What I don't have today, I don't have any fresh lemon. Ooh, no bueno. So I'm gonna have to use vinegar for a little acidity. Not good. But let's try it. I didn't put any salt in. I was gonna put a little bit of tomato paste. Maybe. Just to balance the color a little bit. Turn the heat up because now the consistency is okay. I don't need it to be any softer. But there's a little bit of juice in there, which is fine. Let's put a little bit of acid. Oh, I don't like to use vinegar for acid, but I don't have a choice today. I haven't been to the store all week, and I didn't go last weekend, so I'm breaking my own rules. I don't have any lemon, no bueno. Alright, the other thing I'm gonna do is add 1 habanero just for flavor, whole. It's just gonna add a certain je ne sais quoi to the dish, okay? Trust me on this. It's a Caribbean trick. Okay, alright. So, I'm gonna take that off the heat, and then we go into switch. We're gonna bring the water from the, oops, what did I do? So this burner is bigger. This is for the broccoli. So I'm gonna rinse the broccoli, then we're gonna put it in the hot water for like 5 minutes, take it out, and then put it in an ice bath. And I'm gonna do the same thing with, I'm gonna put everything together with the green peas. Green peas, they have a moderate amount of protein. Ready for some of the peas. And I think I'm also going to add some coconut milk to the peas. Look at that. I think that's good. So we get our protein from this. Oh, wow. Broccoli. Look at that. Okay. So we're gonna let that cook. Once it starts boiling for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna fish it out, and I'm gonna put like an ice bath and throw them in there so we quit the cooking process. So I have a little bit of coconut milk left in here. I'm also gonna add another habanero pepper into my pea mixture, and I'm going to add a little bit of the, the rest of the little coconut milk. Coconut milk always elevates everything. It doesn't ever hurt anything. So I'm gonna let this come to a boil. Remember, I don't want this to be too thick, so I have to watch it, because if the peas cook too much, it's gonna become like a chunky mess. All right. I'll tell you, these Chinese shows are so funny. Okay, so I've been cooking for about 10 minutes. Well, I should say 5. So I'm putting everything in the bain-marie. Well, maybe not a bain-marie, it's an ice bath. So they quit cooking, so I don't lose the pretty green color of the veggies. All right, I need like a strainer. Fish them out quickly. And I'll just dump the rest with the strainer. Burner is hot, so I can't put it in there, but this is it. Okay, so now when we come back, we're just gonna put everything together, just make sure the taste is all right. So whether we're gonna have a soup or a curry remains to be seen. So we got our veggies, put everything here. This is our bean mixture. See how pretty that looks? It's got that the habanero in it, so I'm just gonna dump all that in here. Maybe not all. Yep, I didn't put all of it. Oh, beautiful. So now it's time for some of that zucchini. I think I'm going to use half of everything, and then I can do another dish with what's left. Okay? So I'm going to use a little bit of that broth that's there with the veggies, because it's going to help with the taste of my dish. So pour a little bit. Oh my goodness. So when you have stuff, I didn't mean to use this pot because this pot is a little bit small, but I figured, since I cooked the veggies in a different pot. So look at that. This is a soup that you can have. You can eat that with some crusty bread. It is flavorful. It's healthy. It's plant-based. It's vegan. You cannot go wrong. Now let me taste, because I know this habanero is just doing it. And if I needed a splash of lemon juice, I'm out of luck. Needs a little salt. Now, remember, I'm not that kind of a cook that says not a drop of salt in your food. I'm not like that. And because the adobo has a little bit of salt, that. But at this point, you want to squeeze maybe the juice of half a lemon. And if you had stuff to do a bain-marie, but not bain-marie, a bouquet garni. But remember, I have chopped I have garlic in here. I have chopped thyme and chopped rosemary. So I think I'm good taste-wise. Let's see one more time. Oh yeah. Yep. That would be the last thing you want to add is a splash of lemon juice. But because I don't really want to use vinegar, I'm just gonna leave it as is. But you go ahead and add. So you know this, let's say you're trying to be good, you're trying to eat healthy, you have a pan of soup that is so healthy. So you can have some pita with that, or you can put that over some rice or any kind of grain, quinoa. But look at that broth. Now if you want, you can cook the broth a little bit, but I think it would mess up the consistency because your split peas would just cook too much and you would get a big old clump mess. I like it. All right. See ya.